Interning as a software engineer is usually sold as the golden ticket into tech. You do a few months at a company, learn how real software is built, and walk out with experience that magically unlocks a full-time job. But here's the uncomfortable truth. Most of tech internships are broken, and they aren't broken by accident, they're broken by design. And when I say scam, I don't mean every single internship is useless. I mean the system is marketed in a way that massively overpromises and quietly underdelivers for most people. On paper, internships are supposed to be about learning. You're meant to get mentorship, exposure to real systems, and a clear understanding of how professional software teams work. In reality, many interns spend their time doing low-impact tasks, sitting in meetings they don't fully understand, or working on internal tools that never ship. You're technically getting experience, but it's often experience without context, ownership, or feedback. And without those three things, learning slows down fast. The core problem is incentives. Companies don't optimize for teaching, they optimize for shipping. Every hour a senior engineer spends mentoring an intern is an hour they're not pushing features, fixing bugs, or meeting deadlines. When things get busy, mentorship is the first thing that quietly disappears. Nobody is malicious about it, it's just economics. Interns are temporary, deadlines are not. So even well-intentioned teams often end up treating interns as extra hands instead of people to be trained deeply. This leads to the biggest myth in tech. The time spent in an internship automatically equals valuable experience. Hiring managers don't care that you were an intern. They care about what you can explain, what you can reason about, and what you've actually built. Two people can both do a 3-month internship and come out with wildly different skill levels. One might have owned a feature end-to-end, while the other renamed variables and fixed lint warnings. On a resume, those look identical. In an interview, they're worlds apart. There's also a brutal supply and demand problem. There are far more people chasing internships than there are high-quality internship spots. That imbalance gives companies leverage. When something is that competitive, its value to the individual drops. Difficulty doesn't automatically mean worth, sometimes it just means scarcity. Now, this doesn't mean internships are always a bad idea. A good internship is incredibly valuable, but a good internship has very specific characteristics. You have real ownership over work that matters. You get consistent feedback from people who actually review your code, and there's a realistic path to a return offer, or at least strong references. If an internship can't clearly explain how you'll grow, what you'll own, and how you'll be evaluated, you should be skeptical. What most people don't realize is that there are often better alternatives. Building and shipping your own projects, contributing to open source, freelancing, or working with small startups can teach you more, faster. These paths force you to make decisions, debug real problems, and take responsibility for outcomes. When you walk into an interview with something you've built and can defend deeply, that's leverage. Logos on a resume are not. The real takeaway here isn't never do internships. It's stop chasing titles and start chasing leverage. Skills, proof of work, and the ability to explain your thinking are what actually move careers forward. The biggest scam isn't internships themselves. It's believing that someone else has to validate you before you're allowed to act like a real software engineer. This is why you should validate yourself first. And one of the best ways to do that, as I just said, is to build your own projects. This is why you should check out Codecrafters, the sponsor of today's video. They are the most rated GitHub repo, and that's for a good reason. Their platform gives you access to unique projects that will help you stand out from the competition without the clown shoes and nose. Want to build an HTTP or DNS server from scratch? Check. Hell, you can even craft your own version of Git, all while others are still struggling to center that annoying div in their to-do app. You can start some projects free of charge, and if you use my link in the description, you can get yourself a whopping 40% off, so hurry up. This was Codehead with yet another tech rant. If you enjoyed it, please leave a like and subscribe. Lights out.